Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am your host, Data T, and this is my channel, The Good Guys. Guys, today's story comes out of Indianapolis, that's Indiana, and the title reads, The IMPD Resident Shoots Kills Man Trying to Break Down Door. Now, we have always covered many home invasions. I don't think this is going to be too different. But before we get into today's story, guys, if you guys wouldn't mind leaving a like, leaving a comment, subscribe, okay? We are trying to get to 100 subscribers here. And I think it'd be cool if I can impact 100 people on a regular basis, if not more. And I appreciate you guys' support for subscribing, watching, leaving likes. I appreciate that, guys, and I take it as a responsibility. Okay. Anyway, let us get into today's story. Let us begin.
A man is dead after a shooting in a Castleton neighborhood. Police are offering some details about what led to the violence.
News 8's Lake McGee is following these developments, and she's live at the Bayview Club Apartments. What are investigators saying now?
Well, police are telling us that they don't believe this was a break-in. That's at least what they're not calling it. But they do think that the person that was shot did try to break down the door before he was shot. So this happened at 1:30 this morning here at the Bayview Club Apartments. And this is just a little less than a mile away from Lawrence High School. Now, investigators say someone inside an apartment called 911 to report a man kicking in the door. Police say a second person fired at least one shot at the man. Medics took the man to the hospital in critical condition where he later died. Officers say the man and the person who shot him did know each other. IMPD says the shooter is cooperating with police.
We hope to know more tomorrow about this investigation. Again, it's very early on in the stage of the investigation. So detectives will want to speak with the person who is cooperating, want to speak with other witnesses to identify exactly what happened here.
So, guys, this is going to be a little bit different because we know the reason to have a firearm, especially in your own home, to deal with anybody who's going to break into your home. Anybody that tries to come into your home, they deserve to catch a bullet. They deserve it. Whether it be a shotgun, whether it be a buckshot, AR-15 round, 3.5.56, whatever bullet you have, it's okay. You use it, okay? Because there's no point of them coming to your house, especially unannounced, especially when they try to break in, okay? You know, even if you know them, it's sad how sometimes people you know will turn into enemies. People you are acquainted with will turn into, things will get violent. Even family members. It's a terrible thing. And in you having to shoot them, guys, I know that's bad, but that's your life. You know, friends do kill people. Friends do kill other friends. Acquaintances do kill other acquaintances. And family members, unfortunately, do kill other family members. It is a terrible thing. But let us look at something from a different perspective. And the police. I don't like to harp on the police. They are there for a reason. We need them. But I'm going to tell you, we don't cooperate with the police here, okay? There are many different reasons why, but the main reason why is because they are people as well. These guys, I'm telling you, there have been many cases where a guy who has protected his family, done everything correctly, and the police will hit him with a, hey, you're under arrest. Hey, you didn't preclude yourself, whatever the fuck that means, okay? Or hey, you know, you discharged that in a zone where there's not supposed to be any firearms. Meanwhile, the attacker does not follow those rules. Okay? And you will get asshole police officers that do stuff like that all the time. So it is a best bet not to cooperate with them. And what I mean by not cooperate, I don't mean resist arrest. If they arrest you, take the arrest. You have to. Okay? I mean, you wait for a lawyer before you talk to them. There should not be any of this. Oh, well, he came in at this time. He did this. No, no, no. Fuck that. Okay? This is the time where you let the police do their freaking job. Let them do their job. Don't give them any information. Okay? Trust me. And I'm not going to say this because I've been in this situation, but you having to discharge your firearm in the public to protect your own life, guys, you cannot be trusted on anything you say. You should check yourself and just clam up and not say a word. That's why we have organizations out here to deal with this stuff. I keep mentioning these guys, the USCCA, okay, United States Concealed Carry Association. They are good people to use, okay, and they will talk on your behalf. They will give a lawyer, and there are other organizations that do the same thing. I think Defense Shield is another one, something like that. Look into those. But nobody should be talking to the police at all. I know that's contrary, but they are not always the good guys. Sometimes they are. The vast majority of police are, in my opinion. That's what I believe. But that one-off chance, okay, we don't talk to the police under any circumstances. Let's move on.
Tonight.
Detectives are asking that if you have any ring cameras or surveillance set up, and if you think you have any information on the shooting, to please contact IMPD. Now, police have not released the names of the individuals in this morning's shooting, and we are still trying to figure out the relationship between the two. So once we do, we'll be sure to bring it to you on air and online. I'm Lakin McGee for Wish TV, wishtv.com. And
Guys, I think that's simple enough. And even these guys were asking for ring cameras and all that kind of stuff. In certain cases, I wouldn't even turn that stuff over. I would tell them that they need a subpoena or they need something from me to actually turn it over. Let them do their job, guys. Don't volunteer information, even if you are a standby or let's say somebody who's watched the crime, a witness. I'm not giving over anything voluntarily. I will not do it. Okay. So many things can happen and you just don't want to be put in that position. We are such a litigious society and you don't want to be put in that bad situation, guys. I know that sucks. Okay. You can do the good thing without, you can do a good thing. Okay. And still cover yourself. Okay. And that's why you just talk to a lawyer. Hey, I want to get involved. I want to say something, but I don't want this to come back to me. And you can be represented by a lawyer. You can. You can do that. Okay? Anyway, guys, what do you think? Okay, we know these home break-ins, they are starting to show up. I would say on my channel, probably we've gone over more break-ins than anything else. That's what I believe. Okay, but this all means that every homeowner should have a gun. Anybody, you live in an apartment, I don't care if you live in a shack, you should have a gun to protect yourself. Good people protect themselves, they protect their family members, and if good men do nothing, there will be no good guys.